In this video, I'll share with you 5 interesting facts about Isha offices. Now, despite of this being an ashram, there are some departments like e-media or IT. This kind of department needs some sort of office space. So that is why there are office space as well inside the ashram, which will not be visible to you when you come to the visit, when you come for just the visit. But there are these kind of spaces. Now, when you start working in them, you feel a significant difference from any corporate offices, because the first thing that you will notice is that every corporate office, people sit in cubicles or in a bench or desk will be there, computers will be there. But here inside the ashram, everything you will find, but the desks are of this height, like 2 feet from the bottom, and again chairs are from like this height. So you are nothing but sitting very close to the ground. When you sit on the ground and then you work or do whatever, it feels in a certain way. You are not only on contact with ground, but you feel down to earth. And the second thing is, you also keep your back straight when you are sitting, but when you are sitting on inclined chairs, you always sit like this. So it's not good for health, because your skeletal system is the primary system that holds your entire body. So your skeletal system needs to be stable more than your muscle system need to be comfortable. So when we sit like this, our muscles are getting comfortable, but your skeletal system is lost, like hanging like that. So it is not a comfortable posture to sit in. So Ardha Siddhasana and sitting in, like sitting on the floor, keeping your spine up, these are the best way to sit in terms of this, in terms of this skeletal aspect. Now the second interesting thing that happens inside these offices is that if someone by mistakenly drops something or makes some sort of a noise which is really audible to all the other bays, then everybody will start clapping. So usually when you drop something or something falls off your hand in some other corporate offices, people will notice you, will just look at you, and then they'll start working and you feel a little awkward. But here they intentionally clap, so you will feel awkward, at the same time you will laugh as well. So this is in a way, everybody, whoever working in any kind of project, also gives them a kind of a sense of happiness during the entire project. You are just intensely doing something, it's working or it may not be working, but somebody drops something, everybody start clapping and you start clapping as well. So in that particular moment, whatever the stress, the tension that you are having, the chaos that is going on inside here, is just turned into joy at the one moment only. So this is such an amazing thing that they have found out. I do not know how they managed to do it, but they are doing it like that. Now, third important thing, or third interesting thing that happens inside the offices is that inside any kind of office, if you see, they are very seriously doing stuff that they are needed to be done, and somebody's boss is coming to them and they're asking questions that whether it's done or not. But here inside these offices, it is not exactly like that. Like in one bay, people would be sitting and doing intensely work. In the other bay, they will be snacking. They'll be just laughing like anything. And it is not like at the evening, so right now we are about to close and we can do a little bit of snacking thing, we can do a little bit of smiling or doing that laughing thing. No, in the beginning of the office, you will see people are laughing like crazy. So there is no any kind of boundary for people to behave in a certain way. People can behave any way they want. So laughing is one of those things. Here you are sitting and you are not aware that what is going on other way, and suddenly you see everybody is laughing like that. Just like that. So this feels an amazing when you are being inside this office space. Not only it goes for them, it also goes for you as well. When you are sitting inside your space, suddenly you start laughing because of some reason and they would be working. So this kind of environment feels amazing when you are working inside it. Now fourth interesting thing is, you do not know what is happening outside. You are just working on your own, on your laptop. You are completely busy into it. 2-3 members, if you are with them, then you might be communicating with them about some certain project that you are working on. And suddenly bunch of people will come inside the office with these huge drums, and they will start like making those beautiful sounds with those drums. This is one amazing fact that happens every day inside these offices, and it happens for a reason, and the reason is Shunya. Now this is the fifth interesting fact about this ashram, is that if you see in any kinds of offices, if you are sleeping, if you are dozing off, it is not a good sign for the offices. People are not going to like you, or the authorities are not going to like you. But here inside the ashram, dedicatedly everybody goes to 15 minutes of sunya. It is a certain kind of a meditation, you may say, if you are not aware of what it is. Then it is a 15-minute of super fast sleep or power nap, you may say. So you are not exactly asleep, you are not exactly sleeping in this moment. You are going into a certain state of meditation where you are relaxing your body in a whole different way. This is something creates a lot of relaxation into your system. Right now, whatever you are doing, irrespective of the job, nature of the job, you get intense while doing it. So when you go inside this kind of meditation or do sunya kind of meditation, it significantly reduces your stress level because it gives you certain kind of rest.